Hey FlossTube, how are y'all today? It's Leslie with Phat Cat Flossing, although I would like to run away and change my name today. Not right now, baby. Anyway, today is Thursday, July 26th, I think, 2018, and I'm here for just a real quick video to give y'all an update on some stuff before I head out in the morning for Mesquite, which is a suburb of Dallas. I'm going to a cat show there. I'm going to show Beauty and visit with my best friend Charlotte and have a nice time seeing her, I think. So anyway, because I am pressed for time again, my chicken carbonara is in the oven. It has 34 minutes to go, so I got to get this done. So anyway, I'm hot, I'm tired, and I'm in the kitchen today because my mother-in-law is mowing the backyard. She's strange. There is nothing she likes better than to get on her riding lawnmower and mow. I'm not even kidding. She mows lots for the city in the crazy heat. It's insane. She loves to do it, so okay, go JJ. Thank you. Anyway, I'm hot. I'm tired. I got poop loads to do. I've got about 6 loads of laundry to fold and more to throw in the wash, and still got to pack. I still got to bathe Beauty. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a late night. Good news is I'm not leaving till about 8 or 8:30 in the morning because it's only a 6-hour drive. Yay! Much better than going all the way to San Antonio, which is almost 11. But anyway, having said that, let's get into it. Oh, if you have ordered a project bag from me in the last couple of days, it is going to be probably midweek next week before they go out. I think I have 3 or 4 on order, and I've just run out of time to get things done this week. So thank you for your patience, and I will get those in the mail to y'all just as soon as I possibly can. I have a sneeze that wants to come out. Da, 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 da. I have an FFO. Y'all have seen this a bunch of times, and apparently I need to iron it again. This is If a Garden Bloomed from Mosey-N-Me. And I spent all day yesterday making it into a little quilted wall hanging for my best friend Char. Her birthday was last week, and I'll be taking this with me to give her this weekend. I did a real, let me tell you, we are in no danger of me becoming a quilter. None, not a zip, zero, zilch. I thought I was going to have an ulcer by the time I got done. And I just pieced this very simply. I think I sewed, cut a piece for each end and sewed that on to the cross stitch piece, and then I made a long strip patching in the contrast, and then sewed it all the way across. And hey, I know a quilting term, quilted in the ditch around here, and then another quilting term, echo. I can't hardly see it, but right around here there's another seam. And I have to thank Christine Slaughter, Stitch All the Things, for holding my hand over the phone and reassuring me I really could do this. I'm very happy with how it came out. It is far, far, far from perfect, but I'm happy with it, and I'm just glad it's done. What was it? Oh, somebody had asked, I don't remember if it was the last video or the one before, where I got the garden fabric, and I believe that came, I'm almost certain that came from Hobby Lobby. So you should be able to find it there unless it's discontinued or a seasonal one or something. But anyway, I thought it was very pretty. Before I forget, I had another question on one of the last videos, and it was Jessie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff. Hi Jessie, I love to watch you. I don't know how you talk for 2 hours, but you go, girl. I need a drink after 10 minutes. But anyway, Jessie Marie asked if I was going to do any more Stitch With Me videos, and thank you for the lovely comment of saying that you like to watch them, Jessie Marie. I really do appreciate that. And yes, I would like to do more Stitch With Me videos, but there's a caveat to that. Because I film on my phone, and the tripod I have for it, and I stitch in hand, I have to get my husband to help me do that. And he's worked so hard lately that I just hate to ask him to do one more thing. So hopefully life will slow down a little bit and maybe I'll get him to help me again soon. And boy, I've got a bad case of the crazy hair, don't I say? It's because I was so hot outside. I had some stuff I had to do outside and I had my hair up all wadded up in a ponytail. So it looks like crap, but what you see is what you get. Okay, anyway. So that was my one FFO birthday present for Charlotte. And now I'm going to show you my whips. This is going to look like a whole lot of nothing. Y'all may remember a couple of videos back, I said I was going to make a project roll. I'm so sorry, y'all. Excuse me. And I am partially done making the project roll. I still need to do, you know, the quilting across it. And again, I've just run out of time. I've got my tube and I've got my little yo-yo covered ends for it, but I just run out of time to get it quilted and put it together. But let me tell you, I invested in a walking foot. And my question to everybody is, why don't we sew everything with a walking foot? That sucker is awesome. I may be using it for project bags because I always have trouble with the material bunching up and stuff. But anyway, neither here nor there. The walking foot rocks though. Okay. Stitch and whips. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm going to sneeze again. Handful of posies from Stacy Nash Primitives. I can't talk today. You know, last week I took Steve's car to have the oil changed. This week I sat at the Toyota dealership with my truck so they could rotate the tires on my 4Runner before I head to Texas. And I got a couple more rows in on this one. Again, this is an easy project to take along. It'll probably go to Texas with me because it's, you know, mindless. You just sit and fill in the color. No real counting involved. This is with the call for threads, 1/2 on 32 count. I think that's probably natural linen. It's whatever was included with the kit. And that actually had progress. Yay, progress. I also had a little bit of progress. This seems to be the chart that's going on forever. I swear to God, it's been months since I started this. And I actually know when I started it, which was, I think, May 5th. So it hasn't been that long. But anyway. Sally Spencer from Birds of a Feather. So many people are done. I am not done, but I am real close. I'm done with all of the letters. I am done, I think, most of the vine on both sides. I have to go back and look at that and compare it to the chart and make sure I haven't missed something. I have to fill in this flower down here, and then I have to do the name here. And I have decided I am going to put my own name on it and put everybody's initials around it that have, you know, participated in the SAL. Because see, I have got it all graphed out there for me. And I think down at the bottom, I'm just gonna backstitch the Sally Spencer sampler. And when I frame it, I'll make sure to include all that information on the back. But I am very, very happy to be this close to a finish on Sally Spencer. And I'm looking forward to getting that framed and hung in my living room because it's red, white, and blue, so that's gonna go in there very well. Excuse me, and I have promised that chart to, I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. I think it's Tina with Emily Ann's Closet, I think. I'll have to go back and look at my Instagram. But anyway, last night, I've just been so tired, y'all. We have just been running and going and doing stuff and lots of kittens, and it just seems like there is, excuse me, a million things to do and not enough time to get it done. So last night, before I decided I was just too brain dead and I was going to screw this all up, I got a little bit, And you can hear Story telling everybody she's like a boyfriend again. My Heart is True from, it's designed by Gail Busey, and it was one of the little Chronic kits that came with the silks inside it. But I made a very little bit of progress on it last night. Like I said, I finally decided, and I didn't mess up, but I could see it coming. I got those 2 little hearts done. And I'm so sorry, the lighting in here is terrible. It's 1/2 on 40 count. I love, love, love the way stuff looks on 40 count. But because I'm lazy and I want to use the sewing method, and that doesn't work well. So I think I'm going to stick to 36. Anyway, a little bit of progress on that one. Sorry, I'm discombobulated. Here we go. The Patriotic sampler from Jeannette Douglas, which is just a really, really beautiful design. I think Julie from Gulf Coast Stitchers has gotten frustrated with the specialty stitches and is kind of on hold with hers right now. But Christine from Stitch All the Things has started hers, and she is kicking butt and taking names, y'all. And Pam has also started. Pam from Pam and Steph Just Keep Stitching. So they're kicking my ass is what it boils down to. I did get my silks, yay! And for all the negative things I said about the shipping time with Carrie's Creation silks, the silks themselves are absolutely lovely. And they are very, very affordable. They're either $3 or $3.50 a piece. Most silks are in the $6 to $9 range. So very affordable. If you want to make a foray into silk, that would probably be a good place to start. That's the cost from her. I'm not sure what the vendors she have charge, but they stitch up very nice. I've gotten excellent coverage. Very happy with it. The color on it's going to say Banner Waves of Pride there. The color is the called for color, which I had ordered back the 1st of June and still don't have, by the way. Those were coming from Gloriana. The called for color was more of a brownish color. What I ended up with was more of a gray charcoal gradient, but it's fine. Doesn't bother me. So made a little bit of progress on that. That one won't be going to Texas with me because I don't think I'm going to try any specialty stitches in a hotel room with bad lighting. I'm so sorry. And I will probably spend most of my time visiting with Charlotte versus stitching anyway, so always take cross stitch, so I'm taking something along, but you know, probably not gonna work on that. The one I have wanted to work on nonstop, this is a 4th Shepherd's Bush. Harvest Moon that you guys helped me pick a while back. And this is the kit from Shepherd's Bush, and it is stitched in silk 1/2 on a 32 count French vanilla Belfast that came with the kit. And you wouldn't think looking at it that I have a whole lot of progress on it, but I did get, I think the last time we talked I had done this row, I think, and had part of this row. So I got some of the words done, and I've got a couple, 4 more rows, well, 3 more rows of specialty stitch, and then some black work, which is actually dark blue work in this particular sampler. But I'm absolutely loving working on it. If I have time to sit and stitch tonight, that will probably be what I stitch on, but that's pretty iffy because I think I'm gonna have too much to do to actually have any sit on my tuchus time. Darn it. Whoops. Uno momento, por favor. Because those were my notes, and I need my notes. Okay. I don't need last week's notes, though. There we go. Okay. almost all of the rest of my birthday stash has arrived. Oh, and speaking of birthdays, and that card, so cute, y'all. It says, I just know we'll be friends forever. This came from Susie Scott. Hi, Susie. Thank you for the card and for the happy that you included. And look at this, y'all. It's a birthday cake needle minder. Little fruit tart. It says happy birthday on it. Thank you so much, Susie. This is so stinking cute. And good Lord, those are strong little magnets. But I love it. It's adorable. Thank you again for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. Stitchy people are just the best people, you know? And I'm sorry I didn't show this a couple weeks ago. You know, brain spell. What can I say? Okay. Almost all of my birthday stash has arrived. I have 2 pieces of linens that are coming from Europe. One from Jukas at XG Designs. Everybody loves her stuff, so I'm anxious to see what the hoopla is about. So I'm hoping that will be here soon. And then I ordered the preamble fabric from Isabel at the Primitive Hair for my Lady of the Flag. And when I went to Hobby Lobby earlier this week, I just started grabbing some of my floss. And then I came home and looked at the pattern and realized that there were 2 of them that I need 2 more skeins of, so I have to do that. But I started kitting her up, and I know Christine and I and I think a couple other people are starting on September 11th. So the pattern was issued as a 9/11 commemorative benefit pattern, so we thought it was apropos for us to start on 9/11. So looking forward to that. It'll be the first thing I've stitched on Isabel's linen, so that's going to be, and I've never stitched on a printed linen, so that'll be interesting. I had seen this, I think this is this is a Stone Street Stitchworks pattern, and this one is called Fireworks on the 4th of July, and I believe that this is the one they gave away free to everybody at StitchCon. I could be wrong on that. I may be misremembering. It was a freebie somewhere, but I fell in love with it, and I think it's just beautiful. And when I was at Hobby Lobby the other day buying those others, I bought some. These are called Artiste. I don't know. I've never used them. I don't know who the maker is, but there's some metallics. Now, they didn't have a blue metallic, so I have ordered some Petite Treasure Braid for that. I had to order some Petite Treasure Braid for Lady of the Flag, so I just ordered a blue for this also. I don't have the linen for this one yet. And then, a while back, before StitchCon, because it took her a while to do this because she was going to StitchCon, I had talked to Julie McConnell, who I just love watching. I will link her channel below. But Julie always talks about the Carrie's Creation silk, and I love silk so much, and these are so affordable that I called Judy and asked her if she would kit up, do a conversion for me for Love Never Fails by Barbara Anna. Now, I already had the pattern, so that's not new stash. But what is new are the silks, and I'm sorry you can't see them better because I've already bagged them up because I don't want them to get messed up. And then she picked out a piece of Lakeside vintage navy bean. And that's probably fairly true. Yeah, that's probably pretty close. So this is a 36 count, and I'm looking forward to getting this one started also. I don't know when that will be. I'm guessing maybe like October, because I'm starting in a couple weeks on August 12th. Christine and Sarah are starting I'm sorry, y'all, brain fart. I'll put it in the show notes. It's one of the cardinal patterns from Cottage Garden Needleworks, I think. Peace on Earth, that's what it's called. Anyway, I'm planning to start that on August 12th. And then September 1st is when the 'Tis the Season sale starts. I'm planning to do that one. And then 9/11, I'm planning on starting Lady of the Flag. And it's not like I didn't already have something to work on. Really? Lost my tiny little mind. But, so I will be starting that probably sooner rather than later, but it's probably, oops, sorry for bumping that. I'm guessing maybe like October-ish, unless I get a wild hair, which is always possible. And then this is Little Brick House from La Di Da. And when Julie had emailed me to tell me she had my conversion to the silks done, and she had posted this on Instagram, and it was so cute. So I said, hey, if you have that, stick it in the bag so we don't have to pay any additional shipping. So she did, and I've got another pattern because I needed another pattern. Right? Right. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And then last week, I like to watch Melanie Smith, Yarns and Threads, and I will link her channel below. And Melanie had a giveaway a couple weeks ago for the 1801 house by Chessie, maybe? I don't know. Brain spill again. I'm having a lot of, yes, Chessie and Me. It is indeed Chessie and Me, 1801 house. And yay me! I won. And there's a piece of linen. There's some leftover floss, which I believe is all weeks. But looking forward to doing that. And she sent me the most cute little card with the loveliest note in there. Told me how I reminded her of her friend from high school. Thank you so much, Melanie. What a compliment. I'm happy I could remind you of a happy memory with somebody. And thank you again. I appreciate it. Yay. And then aside from those 2 pieces of linen I've still got coming, this is the last of the birthday haul that somebody posted on Stitch Mania a while back that DMC had their color cards available. This is the one with the actual flosses in it, which I think is just invaluable. So with the last of my birthday money, I ordered that, and it just arrived today from France. Like, really, I was setting everything up, and the doorbell rang. It was the UPS guy. So, yay! And I have to say, it is quite a bit thicker. I think I was at least 2 thread releases behind. Been a while since I got a color card. So, yay me! That's gonna be fun. Because I'm buying flosses from like Victorian Motto, and I really have started using that more because I'm kitting stuff up with stuff that's not always called for, and having that reference to the DMC color is very, very helpful. But because I got a new one, I'm going to give away the old one. Now again, it's a couple releases back. I believe it's from 2000, if I'm reading this right. Because it's in French, and while I had high school French, that was 40 years ago. I hesitate to admit that, but it is what it is. It's been a long time. I don't speak French very well, and I recognize the occasional word, but you know, it's been a long time, and I ain't got it no more. So I think this is from the year 2000, but I have used it up to now. It does work well. I mean, you're just not going to have the latest couple of releases. So if you want this, just put in the comments, I'd like the DMC card. Because what I'm going to search is DMC space CARD. And I will send this to somewhere. Doesn't matter where you are. I'll ship it anywhere in the world. You have to be a subscriber. You have to be over 18, so it's legit for you to give me your address. But if you'd like an older DMC card, I'm going to give this one away. And I'm also going to give away, this is the pattern for If a Garden Bloomed, the one I just finished for my friend Charlotte. This is an old Mosey-N-Me pattern from 1997. But it's very cute. Stitches up real quick. If you would like to have this, and again, same rules, over 18, subscriber, don't say giveaway. I'll I'll ship it wherever. Then say, I'd like to stitch the garden. And what I'll search for this one is Stitch the Garden. And while we're on the subject of giveaways, this was, I should have done this in my last video and I just forgot. That's what it boils down to. This is Scatter Hearts that I finished a while back. And 2 videos ago, I had posted that I was going to do this as a giveaway. And what I wanted you to tell me, because it's a Valentine's pattern, was your favorite Valentine's tradition or what you do or whatever. And I couldn't use the phrase search thing for that, the comment picker, because there was no specific phrase. So what I did was take everybody who commented with a Valentine tradition, list them out, assign them a number, do the random number generator, and the winner is, I wrote it down, I know I did, Julie Tippie. I hope I'm saying your name right. Julie, T-I-P-P-I-E. So Julie, you won this pattern. I will comment on your comment, hopefully in a few minutes. PM me, I'll put all my contact information in the show notes. And let me just, full disclosure here, I'm gonna have to finish getting dinner already. I've got a lot of stuff to do. If I don't get the show notes done tonight, because depending on how long the upload takes, I may or may not get that accomplished. You could go back. It's okay, Rosie. Mama be there. Hey, leave her alone. Sorry, picking on my little girl. Anyway, you could go back a couple of videos back and get my contact information from there. You can Facebook me, email me, Instagram me, you know, however, private message me however you want with your mailing address, and I will get this mailed out. It won't go out until next week because I'm leaving early in the morning to go to Dallas, and I'll be gone for a few days. It's gonna be a quick trip. I'll actually be back Sunday night, but odds of me getting to the post office before Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, slim. I think that was all I had. Thank you everybody for coming back to listen to me again. I enjoy visiting with y'all. I love having the opportunity to talk about cross stitch with y'all. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the crazy and some of what I showed. I will be back hopefully the end of next week. As soon as I can find the time to do it again. But thanks again for coming to watch. I appreciate y'all, whether you're new or you're a returning viewer. I'm glad you came to chat. Y'all have a great weekend. Get lots of happy stitching in. Have a great time, y'all. God bless. Bye-bye.